theme music's so nice, you got to play it twice.
2 times.
Yeah.
Welcome to For Exposure. It's Saturday. No, it is Sunday. We're on a Sunday, not our normal Saturday slot, because life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness sometimes gets in the way, but that's all right. We made it here.
God bless America.
God bless America. I'm coming off the heels of the greatest night of my professional wrestling life.
With a nice cold Mountain Dew. What's more American than that? July 4th.
I got
Return of your hero.
I got Dr. Pete's Soda Stream. So Soda Stream, if you're watching, a sponsorship, that'd be great.
You say Dr. Pete?
It's called Dr. Pete, so it's not Dr. Pepper, it's Dr. Pete's.
I love the knockoff names.
Yeah, they have Dr. Pete.
Dr. Skipper.
Yeah.
That was one up here. Safeway had Dr. Skipper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because apparently SodaStream's worked out a deal with like Pepsi and Mountain Dew and Sonari and all that, but they haven't worked one out with Dr. Pepper yet. So we still get Dr. Pete's. We get generic cherry cola. You know, the SodaStream community needs that OG Dr. Pepper, but that's all right. We make do.
Are you
honestly, the only reason I'm drinking this is because I made it for my kid yesterday and he didn't drink it. He's like, I don't want it now. And
how into the soda streaming are you?
I love it.
Yeah. Are you part of like the Reddit soda stream community? Like
no,
you guys talk about new flavors? You get hyped up on limited releases?
But I should be. I should. And I do. I always search the aisles looking for something new. I'm like, ooh, look at that. Some new bubbly in the house. Let's go.
Grape Crush limited edition.
I'd be all over that. Don't even play.
You'd be all over that like white on rice. You'd be like in there.
I'd be all over it like Marco Stunt was all over my Twitter feed yesterday.
How happy were you? I know we're
so happy. So happy. I have been on. I'll save a lot of this rant for Thursday. A lot of it for Thursday because that's just I need more time. But we'll just say I've spent a lot of countless streams predicting Marco Stunt as your surprise entrance for everything, to the mass amount of eye rolls, and probably to my own detriment, where I won't get invited back to certain podcasts because people think I'm ridiculous. All for him to show up last night on Collision, and my inbox was flooded with people letting me know, and made me so happy. I'm the guy.
You must have been fully torqued when that happened.
Fully torqued. Yeah. So torqued that I was like, hey, Mrs. Pluggo, what's up?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Pluggo.
Hey, Miss Pluggo. Hey, hello, dudes. Hey, dude. Mrs. Pluggo in the house. But yes, I've done a lot in professional wrestling. I'm the guy that got Cody Rhodes to yeet for the first time at the Fastlane press conference. I've got to work with Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful on this channel, on this program, and my inbox wasn't more flooded than when Marco Stunt returned to the wrestling world last night. It was awesome. Hello, nerds. What's up, Lawrence? How's Toronto? Lawrence
T.O. for what the kids say.
Lawrence went to GCW this weekend. I have not caught GCW. That's on the docket for today. And he's also going to I think he's going to IWS. He got to meet Big Ben Ortmans again. Him, JPJ, and all of them were hanging out with Big Ben Ortmans, that massive hog-carrying member of the wrestling community. So they're having a time. My FOMO's not off the charts this weekend at all. But, you know, we got a lot to unpack today. How about you, Blair? How are you?
Good. I'm vibing. Got a Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zero, so I'm just crushing that. And
zero sugar is always where it's at.
Can't go wrong with zero sugar.
No. I don't know. I actually prefer like soda, like the zero sugar versions of sodas, because I don't know. I'm not an overly sweet kind of guy. Speaking of overly sweet, Maggie's in the house. Maggie from Fightful. What's up, Maggie?
I put the comment up and you take it away.
I push it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't just push buttons. Maggie's in the house. She rules. She's been on this show. She's been all over the place. She's a superstar. We got all the superstars hanging out with us today.
We're just popular. That's all it is.
Lawrence and Maggie, the only 3 people you need in this world are in our chat.
That's all I need. Like, I'm set.
Oh, Lawrence said he's good. He's going to an indie show and NXT today. Lawrence has got a full slate. Yeah, that's right. There's NXT Heatwave tonight as well.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop on these busy wrestling weekends. But
there's a lot going on.
We got stuff going on.
I caught a little bit of that GCW show on Thursday.
Did you? On Friday?
Friday. I saw the opening 4-way, which was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the bunny? Maggie asks, is that the bunny? That we can neither confirm nor deny. Lawrence claims he is not the bunny, but we've never seen Lawrence and the bunny in the same place at the same time, so we're not 100% sure.
I'm a little. Jeez. Okay.
Oh,
you got to save that for exposure after dark. Like, pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah. Maggie, get out of the bunny's DMs. Maggie, are you DMing the bunny? I thought she was talking about like something weird. I was like, I don't have the bunny anywhere.
I saw the first 3 matches. I think it was the 4-way, which was a lot of fun. The Jody Threat and Megan Bain, which was good.
Nice.
And I thought I saw one more after that, but I could be mistaken. Oh, I started watching the Gringo Loco match, and then I kind of zoned out, so I was like, I'm going to turn it off.
Maggie said she's not that drunk to be in the bunny's DMs.
I still think I'm that high from last night, so.
There's still time. Maggie.
I was torched last night.
All right, if Maggie, if you're how many shots would it take to slide into the bunny's DMs?
Let's line them up.
For me, I'm a sober warrior, so none. I'm sliding in.
You're raw dogging it to slide in.
I'm sober as a Boy Scout, sliding into that thing. But as the kids say, but you know. Yeah. I happen to think the bunny is kind of charming.
He's sweet. He's sweet.
And look, Maggie says she's 2+ years sober. So first of all, congratulations on that. That's awesome. I'm going on 6. So yeah, she's sliding in there sober too.
Good job, you guys.
Yeah, sober warriors, man. Yeah. But still, if I drank 2 bottles of tequila, poor bunny, getting shade. He's not even here. We've tried to book the bunny since his last appearance, and he has not responded. He's a big star now.
He's unhinged.
He's out there in the wild. He's doing bunny type things. Yeah. He's got probably 45 kids at this point.
Hopping around,
dropping off Easter baskets to people's houses on non-Easter Sundays because he's just wild like that.
Mm-hmm.
So GCW was fun from what you saw.
I'll finish it up today or this week. There's a couple things I got to watch. And then I think next week we'll do our bangers of June. We'll get those out for the viewers.
For the kiddos. The bunny is afraid of you. Is that what you're saying? You know what? I think he might be. Maggie.
I'm a little afraid of you, so why wouldn't the bunny?
Man, I love you, Maggie, but the one time you yelled at me on stream, I have been afraid of you ever since.
Yeah. Lots of love for Maggie, but I'm a little scared.
If you want Maggie to yell at you on stream, just invite her to a stream that is not a good time for her to be on because it's nighttime for her, and that's when she sleeps, and then she'll send you a video yelling at you around Christmas time on top of it.
Wow.
This is ridiculous. First, wow! But the best you'd ever have It is an independent wrestling show, but we also care about our viewers, our fans, and they have dictated that we talk about Maggie and the Bunny's relationship, I guess.
Maybe situationship.
Yeah, maybe it is what it is.
Seems like it's a bit of a situation right now.
Situation.
Yeah. Wrestling's subjective too,
Yeah, wrestling. Technically speaking, we're talking about wrestling. Yeah. The Bunny and Maggie are wrestling with their emotions. It's after 11 minutes. It's early in the morning on a Sunday. Sweetie, my hand is the best.
Today is the
nobody loves you like you love you. You know what I'm saying? I can, you know what I mean? That's what she's saying. That's all she's saying.
Today is the Lord's Day.
It is. Remember when we started this show? We were like, like Saturday morning wrestling, like back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, and now it's just talking about finger blasting yourself on a Sunday morning.
It's X-rated and explicit on a Saturday.
The last show we'll ever get to do.
Man,
it was a good run. It was a
great run. It was a great run,
like all-time run.
So GCW worst behavior. Oh, today is actually JPJ's day. Thank you, Blair. Is it your day today? It's been your weekend, bro. You and Lawrence have stole the show all weekend. Can't we get a little slice of the pie? Damn.
He's living his best life.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's out there talking to Carmelo Hayes and Tiffany Stratton and LA Knight and going to Money in the Bank, going to Heat Wave, going that hobnobbing on In the Weeds. Like, give us a little, damn, JPJ. Just give us a little.
Maybe we should pitch in.
Oh, she's got to go back to work. See you guys later. Behave. That ain't going to happen, Maggie. Bye, Maggie. He walked in and heard it was the Lord's Day, so I am here. Say his name and he appears. I believe in JPJ. He didn't appear.
We should put in with the powers that be and, see if it's in the Love Wrestling Fund and they can send us to the collective for a weekend.
Yeah.
All expenses paid.
Yeah. Not after they saw the first 12 minutes of this show.
Fuck no.
Might have to delete this one from history. JPJ is in the room next to me, by the way. I'm surprised you two weren't just like cuddled up drinking coffee this morning. It's cold in Toronto. I would be. But no, that's cool. They're killing it. So let's do that real quick before we dive into all of the stuff we want to talk about today.
What do you want to dive into?
Go over to Love Wrestling CA after the show, and you can see the interviews that Lawrence and JPJ both did with WWE superstars ahead of Money in the Bank. It was very cool to see them out there doing the damn thing. If you want to hear more about their experience at Money in the Bank, tune in Thursday night on Between Two Beards. We'll talk about it then.
Are the interviews already posted?
They're already posted. They're up. They're ready to rock.
That is incredibly fast turnaround time. Like, just on top of things.
Dude, they're at their they're on top of it. They knocked out the interviews. They sent them over to Zach. Zach sliced them and diced them, put them out.
Zach was like super hacker.
Zach is the man. So yeah, and I'm sure there'll be more fun stuff coming out of this weekend. I bet you they have all sorts of stories or posts. Maybe they're making blogs. I don't know what they're doing, but they're out there. They're killing it. So there you go.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Yeah.
So should we talk some IWS to get things started?
Yeah, little birdie told me that there's big news coming around about SummerSlam coverage coming soon. Maybe, yeah, there's something. We'll see. We'll have to see. It depends if you boys didn't get, kicked out of Money in the Bank or anything. I don't know. You guys are wiling over here this morning.
Like wiling out with Nick Cannon.
I love that show.
Why am I not surprised?
Like I'll say this every so often sporadically it's on like Pluto TV and I'll just throw it on because it has its own channel and I'll have it on like when I'm just doing stuff. I don't know, it just makes me laugh.
There's some of those like apps that are like TV channels where like they just have like 30 different channels and it'll be the most random stuff. Eh? I mean, you can actually find like wrestling on there or old movies.
Yep.
Like there's one channel that plays strictly nothing but cornhole. And it is the greatest channel because I could sit there and watch that shit all day. I love cornhole.
Speaking of cornhole, I love this. Walked in, heard God and finger blasting, and I'm the one who's wild. Got it. Yep. That's how we process what just happened there. We blame you. We project it onto you guys.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes when you're finger blasting, only God knows why. So there you go. They go hand in hand. You good? Yeah.
Oh.
Remember when you just loved doing this show with me?
I haven't brought up feet yet. The morning is young.
It's because Boris isn't here, or else he'd be fully torqued at that. The bruiser.
I love that Boris is always like, I don't love feet, guys. I'm like, you're the only one that has brought feet onto stream.
Yeah, because if like, yeah, Mrs. Boris is doing her nails. They're looking good. The dogs are yapping. Arf, arf.
I don't. There's just something about the way you say finger blasting. I can't.
I'm not gonna get canceled for saying finger blasting.
All right, we need to reset. Right? Start the show over again. Play the intro.
Welcome to For Exposure. We are not talking about finger blasting at all.
This is your independent wrestling podcast here on Love Wrestling. We have big news to talk about. IWS this weekend.
Yes.
Love Wrestling just announced a show at a baseball park, and we've got the matches uploaded for that too.
You want to do IWS first?
And so much more. Yeah, let's do IWS before I completely pee my pants.
Okay.
What a lead-in. Best indie show on the interweb show. Thank you.
We should probably clip that. That's how we're going to promote ourselves.
When we're not talking about finger blasting, we've got you.
When we're not talking finger blasting, we got the graps.
We got all the graps from all the upcoming stars.
But IWS, GCW, that is taking place tonight. It'll be up on Triller. You can also get tickets available for the first time ever. PCP Manny versus Nick Gage. Montreal is in for a treat with this one.
So if you like violence and you like death matches and have a little thing for murder, this is the match for you. Something crazy is gonna happen.
Like those two are going to go all out in that match, and I cannot wait because even at the last show, Manny was doing some crazy shit like jumping off a balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude just constantly gives her.
Yeah,
for a treat,
dude. I when I saw that match initially announced, I was like, oh my god.
Oh my.
Like, it's gonna be good, and I'm excited for it. It's a very, very cool. I'm surprised that we haven't seen this match before.
Oh, and then our new tagline
is
For Exposure, fingers and feet. And JPJ saying Nick Gage has been removed from the match. So if that's, I mean, that's a bit of a disappointment if that's the case.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there. We just got these graphics yesterday, so I hadn't seen anything because I was very heavy in my Marco Stunt Money in the Bank lore. Ray, to your point though, Ray, some people after this weekend can't do any finger blasting because they've lost some fingers being silly. So be safe out there if you're blowing off fireworks, because trust me, you need these.
Mm-hmm. So I'm
Also, Jordan Oliver is injured. Let's see. We got JPJ and Lawrence got the independent wrestling scoops. They are scooping.
They actually had IWS and GCW wrestlers at the Montreal Comic Con signing autographs too, eh?
Yeah.
So I don't see any news about a replacement up on the IWS Twitter, but hopefully they'll plug in the info if it comes about.
Baskin and we'll call them Baskin and Robbins because they got 31 scoops.
Yeah, hell yeah. But we will keep going. And this one, I think you're going to be into this one. I know I am. I think you're going to enjoy it just as much. Carl Jepsen versus Gringo Loco for the IWS heavyweight title.
Talk about a contrast in styles, but something that I know Gringo Loco can work himself into Jepsen style. I'm interested to see if Jepsen could match Gringo Loco style because not many people can.
No,
but I'm here for it because I love me some Carl Jepsen.
Yeah, I think Jepsen's going to show out in this one, and I think Loco is a perfect opponent just to get like that big win under his belt and just like solidify him as the top dog in IWS.
Oh, and then JPJ saying Masha replaced Nick Gage with Bussy at the GCW show on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, maybe we'll see.
Masha's going to have her hands full on tonight. So
yeah. Oh, interesting. Card's always subject to change, friends. Always subject to change. But we roll with it. We figure it out.
Mm-hmm. So I mentioned Masha having her hands full, and I think this could be the match I'm most looking forward to on the show. For the IWS women's title, we've got Masha Slamovich versus Kristara versus Katrina Creed, the champion. And Creed and Kristara have been absolutely tearing it up. And this is like match has all the potential to be a classic. When you see the talent level of these three and what they've been able to do, like massive opportunity to show out against one of the best women one of the best wrestlers in independent wrestling right now with Masha Slamovich. So it's a huge opportunity.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Katrina Creed, we love her, friend of the show. Kristara is fantastic. Masha rules. This could be one of those matches that steals the show here. And I wouldn't be surprised. Three great competitors. That's a tough sled for Katrina Creed this go around though. Yeah. Champion's advantage out the window.
And when you look at the division right now, it's a murderer's row of potential. So I mean, even if she can get through this matchup, you still have a long lineup of wrestlers there waiting for an opportunity.
Oh yeah. I think Katrina Creed's got to get it done though. Yeah. On 4 exposure, fingers and feet. You heard it here first.
Okay. For the GCW World title, Green Phantom challenging Mance Warner.
Well, since Nick Gage and PCP Manny isn't happening, here's your match where there's a potential for all the blood, all the violence, and possible murder.
Murder?
Because Mance Warner right now has been on this just absolute run of like, he does not care about nobody. If you get in a ring with Mance, you probably have to sign a waiver, I would imagine, for the company. Like, hey, listen, we can't control him. We're not responsible for his actions. He tried to fight a kid at GCW.
The kid probably deserved it.
Probably. So, yeah, I'm here for this. This could be good.
These two are going to go all out. I'm digging this one. I think it's going to be, I mean, it's a hell of an opportunity for Green Phantom, but Mance Warner's on another level right now. So these two are going to have a good one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've got TDT versus Bussy. Who doesn't love a little Bussy in their life? And
who doesn't love a little TDT? This is going to be a good one.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we love us some Bussy on this show. We're pro Bussy.
This lineup,
Bussy for everyone.
This is like the forbidden door of independent wrestling shows.
Yeah, I love when they do this GCW versus IWS. It's fun.
We also got James Stone versus Benjamin Tull versus Gabriel Kidd versus Joey Janela.
Oh, heck
Like, I love Gabriel Kidd, so I'm glad he's getting these opportunities.
Yeah. Joey Janela's
Yeah.
been showing out. Benjamin Toll's trying to figure out his way back to the heavyweight championship. James Stone has great matches. Like, this will be a fun 4-way.
Yeah, and I mean, I think James Stone is the wild card in this one. I think he could really have a great show, and I'm thinking maybe pulling
Sneak out the
big
win. Oh,
Yeah,
look
I
at
think
that.
Stone could pull out a big win here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sneaky.
And then also announced is this one's all over the board. We have I think it's a 6-pack here. 3, yep. Big Ben Ortmans versus Bob Anger versus Dante Dubois versus Sexy Eddie versus Tara Zepp versus Alex Mays. This one's gonna be something. You have such a clash of styles in this one.
Yeah, you do. Alex Mays and Big Ben have been trading barbs on Twitter, so that's kind of fun. I hate when mom and dad fight like that, but I don't know. You could convince me of any which way.
Yeah. I think it's all up in the air for this one, especially with these scramble matches.
But you know me, I'm going with that big hog carrying member, Big Ben Ortmans.
Yeah. Big Ben?
Always.
Hell yeah.
Can't pick against my brother.
No, I can't. Yeah, so that's the IWS show.
It's gonna be a good show. When they figure out some of the replacement parts and moves that they got to make, and they always have fun. Those shows always end up being a good time. I always vibe with the IWS, man. I'm glad that I found them. I found them through here. It was like Zach and Lawrence and all them talking about it and going to the shows, and I started watching. And now I make it an appointment viewing every month.
Oh yeah, dog. Also, appointment viewing is LPW. They've got LPW 28 coming up at the end of the month with Smile and Kylie Ray. Tickets available up on Tixter or you can IWTV.
Kylie Ray versus Zoe Sager is going to rule.
But before that, we have LPW in a brand new location.
Yes.
You are going to get to see LPW Slugger Slam taking place Sunday, July 21st at Remax Field. And look at this matchup. LPW Grand Champion Lumberjack Larry Woods defending against Jack Pride.
Very interesting because Pride has, so we could see at LPW 28 Jack Pride.
He could be the champion going into it.
He could be the champion going into it. That'd be interesting. I like that.
I hope not, or else the LPW show I recorded, I mean, a lot of the questions I'd have to change. So,
hey, there could be, could be worse things in the world. I don't know what to say about Jack, but he yells at me all the time. Now he does not like me anymore. Jack likes me, but Jack apparently is no longer in existence. It's just Pride. But either way, that match will be fun.
We also have Michael Richard Blaze and Stephen Carell versus the Short Kings. I'm all about the Short Kings.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah, after coming up short last month against Lumberjack Larry Wood, Reed Matthews looks to rebound with his brother Mars the Specialist, who now he has a grand championship shot. Both Short Kings getting title opportunities. You love to see it.
I hope they do the Spider-Man meme.
They should. That's a good idea.
Need a third Short King for that.
I don't know. Who else is a shorty?
Marco Stunt.
Yeah. I got to pick a new person to guess for returns now, right?
Yeah.
It could still be Marco, but we'll figure it out.
Before Zoe faces off with Smile and Kylie Ray, she will have her hands full as she goes one-on-one with Taryn from accounting.
Very cool. I think we're running this match back. Those two always put on a good match, so I'm here for that. Heck yeah.
I'm digging that match. I think that's going to be a solid one. I think that's going to steal the show.
Going to be at a baseball park.
Yeah. Can't go wrong. Nice sunny day, some graps in the field.
You want to move forward? Well, we'll move forward after Thursday.
Okay.
I might need the first 15 minutes of the show.
Okay. Also, we have T.Y. Jackson versus Rich King versus the Canadian Goose Honk Honk versus Sheik Shabazz.
Now, is that going to be a scramble championship match, or is that just a fun little 4-way?
I think it's just a fun little 4-way. It doesn't say scramble.
I'll take it. We'll take it.
But I think that's going to be a doozy of a fun little show there. 4 matches. You can't go wrong. My finger slipped.
JPJ's going to give me the solo shot. I want to see his reaction. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Haters going to hate.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's going to be. Marco's going to come back and dominate.
Okay.
Last night was the itch he needed.
Yeah, he scratched that itch, and now he's going to just show out, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You want to do some tidbits, and then we'll preview some more shows?
Yeah, let's knock them out.
Okay. Before, or I guess this is after LPW 28, just announced at Queen of the Indies, Masha Slamovich versus Kylie Ray. And you know who's going to be there?
Kylie Ray.
You know who else is going to be there?
No, do tell.
You know who's going to be there watching live?
Hopefully fans. You! Oh, when you did this behind the... Oh, yeah, that meant you. Got it.
Yeah, me. I'm going to be there.
Heck yeah, dude. When is that?
It is August 17th.
Noted. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time.
Yeah. So I'll see if I might have to do the show off my phone that day.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
I did it in my car one time.
You did. That was a fun show.
Ended up being a really fun show.
That was a good show. Special guests. We also have, in a few short weeks, under 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Defy for the glory. We've got the Bollywood Boys defending the tag team championships against C4 and Sinner and Saint. Sinner and Saint looking to add some more gold to their already very decorated selves. So.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. C4 is a lot of fun. Love the Bollywood Boys. That's gonna be a good time. That one's gonna be a really good time. You should check that out. Defy's been putting on some really fun shows over the last forever, but over the last few have been really fun. So if you haven't checked out Defy, check them out.
We're seeing more names announced for Roseland 9. Last week was Dijak also announced. Jordan Grace.
Oh, NXT superstar Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I like that Jordan's doing some more indies as of late.
Yeah. Making the rounds, putting herself out there a little bit more.
I like that. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Prestige also has the Cascadia Cup coming up. Announced for that. Sebastian Wolf. I don't know if we talked about that last week or not, but I think this is a new one. So there we go. Sebastian Wolf's going to be there. Some great names already announced from the Pacific Northwest. So definitely stay tuned for that. We'll do a full preview in August.
Heck yeah. Love Sebastian Wolf. Super awesome.
Yeah, man. And then last but certainly not least, this was announced for Winnipeg Pro Wrestling, Rumble at the Burt. I'm very excited for it. How could I not be? We're going to get to see Donovan Dijak versus Mustafa Ali.
Boom.
Hell yeah. The shows go up on YouTube afterwards. You get to hear my voice calling this incredible match.
Dude, so, lucky you, dude. Lucky you.
Bad, eh?
Is that all the tidbits?
I think that's all the tidbits.
Oh, well, then I thought I already put it up there, but we also are getting Mayu Yamashi at Bloodsport.
Yes, we are.
I saw that graphic. I thought I put that graphic in here. I thought you did, so I didn't grab another one. And the Creed brothers.
Yeah, the Creed's going to be there.
Also going to be a Bloodsport coming up here at the end of the month. So sorry I don't have the graphics for those, but yeah, Maya Yamashi and Bloodsport will be dope, and the Creed's being there with Shayna Baszler. Bloodsport's going to be a good must watch for sure.
Hell yeah.
So that was my tidbits of the week.
Thanks.
Those guys should be in a group together. I'm not sure which guys you're speaking on, Corey. Which guy? Dijak and Mustafa Ali. That'd be a fun group, honestly.
Yeah, something they've never done before.
That'd be cool.
Never done it before.
No. Never. It'd be brand new. Maybe they could get Mace.
I've blocked that time out of my.
I actually thought that was going to be cool at first. I actually thought there was potential. Come on, Pluggo. Jokes, right? Yeah, sometimes they do. We just talked about a lot. It's early. It's Sunday. I'm not in my element.
So MLW has show coming up on the 12th. They do a taping beforehand, so we can run through the matches for that. And then, so we'll run through the taping matches first. Then we'll take a look at the show matches. But you've got announced for that Davey Boy Smith versus AJ Francis. Good old top dollar.
Good old top. Why does Davey Boy Smith look so old in that picture?
Because Davey Boy Smith is 74 years old.
I was going to say, he looks like a dude that if you got on his lawn would just yell uncontrollably.
He looks like Clint Eastwood from Gran Torino.
Oh, there you go. Good shout.
Yeah.
AJ Francis looks beat up in these graphics too. MLW is not doing their boys any favor, man. He's got bags under his eyes. Oh my gosh! I mean, I got bags under my eyes, but I'm not at my peak physical form.
We don't have production company to edit out the bags under our eyes.
No, we don't. But they do, and they left them right in there.
We got a first round of the Opera Cup, Mystico versus Magnus, and also in the first round, Alex Kane versus Mr. Thomas. So this is
interesting because they're friends there. Will we see a finger poke of doom? Will we see respect? Will we see some dissension? I don't know. I always find matches with stablemates to be very intriguing.
Mm-hmm. So that's for the taping part of the show. The actual show, we mentioned this.
David Boy Smith Jr. looks like if someone asked if he was 35 to 60 years old, he just says yes.
Yes, 100%.
Yep.
So we talked about this one last week at MLW Blood and Thunder. We've got Kenta versus Bobby Fish.
A.K.A. Eric Young.
A.K.A. Eric Young. Eric Young getting that MLW opportunity.
That'll be a good match. I know we joke about Bobby Fish a lot, and rightfully so, because he's Bobby Fish, but he's good in the ring. Kenta's fantastic. It'll be fine.
I love that Kenta just gets these very random indie shows that he'll do. Like he'll show up in Defy, he'll show up in MLW, and like some like indie in like Kentucky will book him for a one-off too, and he'll just do it. It's like, hell yeah, Kenta.
Kenta's just getting that bag, dude. Yeah. Chasing that paper.
We've got a no ropes death match. Matt Riddle versus Sami Callihan. Title shot on the line.
I'm not a Sami Callihan fan, so.
Are you a Matt Riddle fan?
I think Matt Riddle's better than Sami Callihan. But it's not by like a ton.
Yeah, you're not a big Solomon Crow fan?
Not really, no. But hey, that match will be fun. Those two are going to beat the crap out of each other. So there you go. That's not necessarily the match for me. Okay. I'll just say that.
Well, this match might be in question. I mean, because it was reported this past weekend that there was some health issues with Minoru Suzuki in a match.
Yeah.
But he is scheduled to face off against Akira. So not sure if this one's going to be happening or not. I hope it does. Hopefully Minoru's okay. But this one was also announced.
Rumor has it he collapsed this past weekend in a ring and went to the hospital, and it was just a concussion. But concussions obviously are very serious, so we'll see. But it is Minoru Suzuki, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just said, I'm fine.
Yeah. Tom Lawler versus Jake Christ. Tom Lawler needs the big dub here. Give him a run in MLW.
Yeah, give him a run to the Opera Cup final. I'd be down with that for sure. He's your best friend.
You know, he got to. But we got that. We also have. No, I'll put this up first before we talk about the main event, because fuck, this one is just.
I saw this graphic and I laughed, and I
We'll save it for last.
I know what you're talking about. I have some questions, but
3 stages of destruction. Mads Kruger versus Matthew Justice, managered by the man who calls it right down the middle, Bill Alfonso.
Bill Alfonso is still kicking. I love it.
This match is going to just be destruction, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah, 3 stages of destruction. So it's just going to be 3 different stages of all types of destruction. MLW has something for everyone on these cards for sure. And if you love Maury Povich, we've got the card match for you.
What the fuck are we doing here?
It's Selena's baby daddy.
Oh,
you know what I'm gonna say?
Who?
It's Marco Stunt, baby.
AEW just beat him to the punch and bring him back to Marco as a figure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, but we're promoting that. We're going to find out who's the father of Selena De La Renta's baby.
Things I don't need. This in a wrestling show. What are we doing?
I don't know. We try to get them eyes, man. MLW Opera Cup. You're going to have some killer matches and a paternity test. You are not if they bring out Maury Povich, though.
Okay, you know what? If they're going to bring out Maury, I will take this all back, and I will tell them that they've done good.
Microman, you are not the father.
Love me some Microman.
He does some stuff in MLW.
Yeah, he's good.
He gets busy.
Yeah, he gets busy like Sean Paul.
That's right.
Sean DePaul.
I don't know if I could do that. Is it the bunny?
Oh, fuck. You do that. We're going to talk about some
Deadlock. Hold on, Lawrence.
Deadlock Pro has a show coming up.
Hold on.
It is, I think it's tonight, if I'm not mistaken. It is tonight. And they stream up on their website, if I'm not mistaken. Kylie Ray versus Hyann.
That's going to be a banger.
Yeah. So this is an early show too, 5 p.m. So if you're looking to watch it, a little something before the evening gets started. We've got Above the Rest versus Miracle Generation. So there's like a big tag tournament going on for this show.
I say you kind of paused there. You're not happy with it?
No, I'm digging it. I was burping. I didn't want to burp on air. Trying to be a little respectful. We've got Violence is Forever versus the West Coast Wrecking Crew. This is a first round matchup. I love both of these teams.
That's crazy. That's a finals matchup.
I know. So, I mean, whoever ends up coming out of this one's going to be a little worse for wear heading into the second round. But
all right, check your DMs, Lawrence, on Twitter. But yeah, no, that's the tag festival. Again, you told me this was a finals match. I'd be like, yup. But nope, we're going to do it right out the gate.
And relaxed rules qualifying match. So I don't know what relaxed rules means. Did the other one say relaxed rules too? Oh, no, it just says qualifying match
for the tag festival finals. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about this. I'm intrigued though.
Yeah. So you got those 2 matches announced.
What is the relaxed rules? Like AEW's tag division?
I don't know. MXM versus Sinner and Saint. Huge opportunity for Sinner and Saint. They've had some matches as of late too with Impact. So,
and your recent signing to ROH, MXM just signed to ROH. They showed up on this past week. So yeah, big time stuff happening there.
Mm-hmm. Motor City Machine Guns versus the Grizzled Young Vets.
How is this in the first round too? What's going on here?
Like, this could be one of the greatest tag tournaments that a promotion has put on.
Yeah, like I definitely have to check this out. Like, this is a loaded lineup.
Mm-hmm. I'm hyped for it. And there's still one more match. Oh, we've got a guest first.
Well, let's do our match. One more match, and then we'll do the guest. That way we get this card completed. Boom.
Titus Alexander versus Speedball Mike Bailey.
Not a tag match, but going to be awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm hyped for that. Love Speedball, love Titus Alexander. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hells yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is about, but we'll find out. He's got his guns out. Sun's out, guns out.
Sun's out, guns out. Sup, pipes?
So,
You drop your sleeves at the door?
yep,
Hell yeah.
big baby.
Yeah.
Yep. So the ban on Pluggo saying Marco Stunt is now done because he has no other bit. He's got nothing.
Wow. I come up with some new bits. I just happened to ride that one for like 3 years.
Now you legally have to marry Marco Stunt as in your contract.
Done. Mrs. Pluggo wouldn't mind, I'm sure.
Yep. So GCW show was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the vibe like? I like Blair said he watched the first few matches. I haven't seen it yet because other things were happening.
Like literally, it was a little hard to see because general admission was standing room only, and just the way the venue is. But like, I hang out with Shane Hawk pretty much all night in the back.
Nice.
Had a good time. Was hanging out with Joel and Tim and Jeremy. It was a good time. It was a good crew out there. The speedball match was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I was talking to Andrew, to Shane Hawk about it. Him actually cutting a promo and doing like the Booker T, where he starts beating the shit out of Kerry Morton while talking shit, like around the arena. He's getting mad at Kerry Morton for continually cutting 1985 promos.
Heck yeah!
But just bore the crowd. Well, I'll show you guys one thing. I'll show you an exclusive.
Is JPJ sleeping in his underwear?
He's 100% not showing JPJ because he's laid out like a French girl on the bed. I wish I was kidding. I went there 2 seconds ago.
You just walked in, got an eyeful, and you're like, I gotta go on the stream.
So we've been mentioning a lot how sketchy our Airbnb is. It's a murder house. 1, it's on Elm Street. 2, wait, I'll show you the murder Harry. This is like Harry Potter's condo. I'll open it up here. Look at this thing. That is, if you can put bodies in there.
Yeah. Oh wow. Some kid lives.
It's nice that you cleaned up your bedroom before you showed it to us.
Yeah. Is that where you're sleeping?
Yeah, the sketchy bag. She just packed up my shit. So I'm leaving tomorrow morning. But welcome to the creepy murder basement.
Jeez.
I'm gonna. Jesus Christ. Like we weren't kidding. You're getting the exclusive where we're staying. Hose.
Oh.
Is that blood?
Look, don't ask too many questions.
I don't want to.
There.
Are we now in this because he showed it on stream? Now we're gonna have to watch our backs.
Oh, it gets worse.
That looks like the cabin from Blair Witch.
I hope that was
it gets worse. You're like, wow, this looks like somewhere they murdered many people. I wonder what happened to those people's stuff. It's dark in here. There's just luggage in here. There's no light. Like I'll see if we go to the light a little bit. There's just empty luggage.
Okay, we need to save this recording for when these guys go missing. We can send it to the cops.
Like
Zach, don't delete this from the library.
The fact we weren't murdered is beyond me.
That's the luggage of past Airbnbers.
Zach's no longer here, so maybe he was.
Oh, Zach left you early?
Yep. Yes, he left us early.
All right. Oh, boy. That's crazy, dude. Be safe in there.
Yeah.
JPJ shouldn't be sprawled out like a French girl right now if he's...
Oh, there he is.
What's up, Big Star? We're just checking out your murder house.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I'm surprised I'm still alive.
I mean, I was planning on murdering him a little later.
As soon as the camera switches off.
The fun vibes that Lawrence gives on the stream is all just a cover for his murderous ways.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let you finish your show. Anything's getting changed.
Love you. Be safe. Be
By.
safe.
Have fun today.
Don't die.
Yeah.
Keep living.
Yeah, well, who knows? Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye. That was a scary basement.
Yeah.
Almost as scary as yours.
Mine's not that bad. It's just the lights are off. Or else it gets too bright.
Yeah. They don't want that.
I mean, at least I have somewhere that's not like the kitchen. So the drywall will get put up hopefully soon, and then I'll have my own little place to do these recordings. And
this old house with Blair Pacheco.
Yeah, it'll look like your backdrop there.
Yeah,
I've already been thinking about how I'm gonna like decorate it. I've got.
I just got a new Jade Cargill I got to put up here somewhere.
Action figure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Is that the one Mrs. Pluggo got you?
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
So
she's a gem.
And the holograms. Okay, so we've got one more show to preview. We'll do that with the final minutes because it's a long one. But coming up very, very shortly, we have Combat Clash Prestige Wrestling. That is on the 12th, the same day as MLW. So I think that's Friday. We've got Alan Angels defending the Prestige Championship versus Evil Uno in a street fight.
I like that matchup. Front man, baby.
I like the feud they've had going on.
Coming off of a loss at LPW, he's looking to get back on the winning ways.
Mm-hmm. So I'm digging that. I think they've done some good work so far with Prestige, so I'm into that.
Big same.
We also have this one I'm sure you're hyped for. Drexel versus Danhausen.
Only because I'm hyped for Danhausen. Drexel's scary.
I know, but
no,
they could do something fun with this.
No, it's gonna be that's gonna be a fun match for sure. For sure.
So, Drexel versus Danhausen. We have, I mean, it's a sort of an amalgamation of a lot of the teams we've talked about today.
No.
C4 versus Midnight Heat versus MXM versus the champion Sinner and Saint in a 4-way. So, I mean, Sinner and Saint, they're going to have their hands full at Deadlock Pro going 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 with MXM. Yeah. They're going to have their hands full 2 weeks later against C4 in that triple threat. And now they've got 3 teams, a 4-way to deal with.
You get signed and everybody's coming after you.
Yeah.
But Sinner and Saint ain't backing down. They ain't no punks.
No. Punks step up to get beat down.
That's right. That's right.
We've got Amira versus Kylie Ray, a huge opportunity for the Flying Squirrel versus the Smiley One.
Oh, hell yeah. Kylie Ray's making her rounds, which you love to see, and Amira's fantastic. That's going to be another good one, man.
Yeah, Amira's been crushing it up in the Northwest, so I'm a big fan.
Heck yeah.
This has to be a first-time matchup, and I think it's going to be this could steal the show. Santana versus Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, that's gonna rule.
Like
steal the show. That is the show, baby.
I'm very much into that match. I think Santana is fantastic, and Shelton, I think he can still go. These two are going to want to show out, so I'm into it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me all of that.
Yeah, you're into it, eh?
I'm always into some Shelton Benjamin and Mike Santana.
We've got West Coast Pro, Deadlock Pro, and Prestige all in one match as Titus Alexander versus Starboy Charlie versus LeBron Cazone versus BK Westbrook versus Jaden versus Sonico in a 6-person all-star scramble. I think you will see a move in this matchup that will make waves on the social media. You will see it clipped. It will be fire. It will be incredible. These guys, they all can go.
It's going to be a rest hold.
It's going to be a fucking chin lock.
That's right.
It's going to be a 6-person chin lock.
No, this is one of those, if you blink, you might miss something. Yeah. It's going to be fast-paced, very, very fun match.
Now, this is a show with a little bit for everyone, as we have Roderick Strong versus Timothy Thatcher. And you can tell that the Thatcher picture is like flipped because his jacket is reversed. The name.
You can also tell he's mean. He's mad. Roddy Strong. That's going to be hard hitting. That's going to be a fun little. They're going to hurt each other.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for them, but it's going to be good. That's in a rule.
I like that Roddy's been getting more indie dates too. I like Roddy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice that he's getting to do his style and wrestle the way he wants to wrestle. And dude, I'm loving the little Roddy on the indies.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there were rumors that Athena was injured.
Mm-hmm.
Prestige has still been promoting the show, so I'm tending to believe that she's okay because Prestige is legit. They're not going to promote something if it's not going to happen. So this is a huge, huge opportunity for Athena. I think that it's funny to say it like that, but like Athena's getting like a match against one of the best wrestlers out there on the independents. So, I mean, it's a huge opportunity and just a chance to like cement her legacy as an incredible champion.
Yeah, and I heard that Athena, maybe she's working the injury just a little bit, making it sound worse than it. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, if that match happens, it's going to be one of the best. I'm here for that.
Now, the machine guns collide as Alex Shelley versus Chris Sabin. I'm sure that these two have had singles matches before because, I mean, they've been a part of TNA and TNA split them up. But these guys are both like, when you look at how old they are and they can still go, like they're in their twilight years right now, just crushing it. And like,
and who knows each other better, dude?
Yeah.
So they're going to have a really good match because each one of them knows each other so well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're in for a treat on that one.
Yeah, and the one that I am most excited for, I think this is going to steal the show. This, to me, is the main event. Blackheart Leo Rush versus Amazing Red. I love me some Amazing Red. I do not think he gets the appreciation, attention, love that he deserves. I would like to see him get more of an indie run in this day and age because he can still go. He was an innovator when he started. He still delivers. I need more Amazing Red in my life.
Hells yeah. And I need more Leo Rush in mine. So I'm happy to see him out there doing his thing. I'm glad he's got to run an AEW for a little bit. Yeah. This will be a fast-paced, fun match. If this is your main event, I can't argue that.
I'm glad he's not also hurt coming out of the Forbidden Door, that ladder match, because it looked like he took a couple iffy bumps.
Yeah, those ladders in that ladder match at Forbidden Door were they were made out of aluminum foil.
Yeah, they just crumpled. So.
Yeah, I've never seen ladders so mangled. I was like, oh, God.
So that is on the 12th. That's on Friday, same day as MLW. So you can take your pick of what you want to watch. I mean, hey.
Or watch both.
Or watch both.
You could set one up on Trillers, the other one up on Prestige goes on either IWTV or they go on their own YouTube channel. So
there you go. You're set.
Boom. I just figured out your whole Friday next week. You're welcome.
Boom. Okay. So I think that's going to about do it for us.
We did it.
We did it with some special guests, lots of
murder houses and finger blasting.
Murder houses, finger blasting, finger torquing, feet and fingers. We had a little bit of everything here on a show about independent wrestling. So
just yeah.
If we ever get to do it again, thanks for watching. But for exposure, fingers and feet, you're just gonna save that one. For myself, you can find me up on all social media at Graymaker Wrestling Podcast, up on all podcast streaming platforms, and you can find me every weekend with this guy right here doing For Exposure. Next weekend we will be back at the same time because I work on Saturday. So I think we talked about that already, did we not?
We sure did, and if we didn't, that's perfect.
Okay.
I'll explain after.
Okay, so next Sunday we will be back.
I was like, yes.
same bat time, same bat channel with all of your independent wrestling.
Oh, hell yeah.
So where can the incredible viewers find you, my good friend?
Well, you can find me at Pluggo on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that fun stuff, whatever, Threads, Blue Sky, all that fun stuff. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. with JPJ. We're going to have Lawrence come on and talk about their Money in the Bank experience. Maybe we can swing Zach too, because all three of them are out there in Toronto this weekend. So we thought we'd chop that up. 8 p.m. And then, of course, I'm going to rant and rave about Marco Stunt for about 20 minutes of that show. So be ready for that. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. But if you want to know what's going on with that, go to @B2Beards on all social media platforms. And then that's where you can find me. And then, of course, with you. And then that's what I've got. So
cool. Hell yeah, dude. So awesome. This was a fun show. We had some good guests. We had some fun chatter in the chat room and lots of laughs. So For Exposure, fingers and feet.
Thanks.
But for myself, for my good friend Pluggo, right?
Fingers in the streets.
Fingers in the streets. Thank you so much for joining us. This was a lot of fun. Peace in the streets.